Hello, I figured it was time to dust off the old video camera and tackle another of the prompts from Brit Mums. So I've chosen the prompt of how have children changed your life, or something like that. The immediate thing, the obvious thing for me is the sleep or lack thereof. I used to be one of those people who would get 10 hours minimum, 13 probably quite often. I was one of those really annoying people that would sleep till midday. That's a thing of the past. That does not happen anymore. If I get 7 hours sleep, I consider myself very lucky. That is not unbroken sleep, I'll have you know. That is 7 hours total. If I get 4 hours unbroken sleep, I've got the thumbs up. Unfortunately, that's just the reality with a nearly 3-year-old and an 8.5-month-old who doesn't sleep through the night yet, or whose idea of sleeping through the night is waking at 5:30, which is my idea of middle of the night. So that's been probably the biggest challenge for me to overcome. I'm not sure if I actually have overcome it, if you can look at these red half-closed eyes, but I'm functioning and talking, and I think I'm making sense. The other thing is wardrobe. Fashion, fashion kind of goes out the window to the greater degree, because the focus now is just on comfort. Things that are baggy enough to cover the old mum tum, stretchy, comfy, machine washable. There's very rarely a day that goes by where I don't get coated in some kind of child's body fluid, whether that be snot or regurgitated food or something worse. In fact, I think if I looked hard enough now, I'd probably find something on me right now. Quite often I will go half the day and I'll be walking through a shop or shopping centre, or I'll be talking to someone and I'll look down and I'll realise there's a big patch of something gross on my shoulder or my arm or my leg, which I haven't noticed because I just don't see it anymore. But I'm sure everyone else has noticed, with a fair degree of disgust. What else has changed? Social life. I vaguely remember what it was. Yeah, going out is pretty hard to coordinate these days, especially if you've got children, all your friends have young children as well. If you do manage it, you can't really go out with the abandon that you used to, because of course the next day you've still got kids to look after, hangover or not, and kids and hangovers are not a good mix. But in saying that, if you accidentally do end up with a hangover, children can be quite a good distraction from lying there. I used to just lie there on the couch feeling sorry for myself. You can't do that with kids, obviously. So they kind of force you to get up and keep going, and it kind of takes your mind off it. So you could sort of argue that they're a good thing, really. Things like getting out the house. There's no such thing as popping to the shops anymore. No such thing. Every time you go out that front door, you require at least an hour's preparation. Really 2 hours to get 2 kids and myself ready. 2 hours minimum. So no, there's no such thing as just running out for a pint of milk. Getting them out of car seats, especially when one can't walk, nightmare. It's like a military operation. Going out with no bag, again, impossible. You need nappies, change of clothes, food, water, bibs, baby wipes. Can't go anywhere without baby wipes. So travelling light, again, a thing of the past. But of course, the things that you gain are a million times bigger than the things you lose, of course. Little things I love, like just being able to be a bit of a kid yourself again, being able to sit and blow bubbles, being able to run around the park like a loon, all the sort of things that if you did without children, you would look crazy, like an absolute crazy lady. So I love that. Things like Christmas takes on a whole other dimension when you've got kids. I love it. I love Christmas anyway, but with kids it really is magical, and I can't wait for this year, because my children, big sis is at the age now where she's really, really going to understand and look forward to it this year. So can't wait for that. Kids' birthdays, again, they're great fun. Just silly things like coming home with a little toy for them and just seeing the joy on their face, just seeing how their faces light up when they see it. Or seeing their faces when their favourite program comes on television, the favourite cartoon comes on telly, and just kind of, it really reminds you to stop and smell the roses and just sort of see the fun in the little things in life. And that's what I love the most. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on, but I mean, I'm telling you guys what you already know about kids anyway. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now and get back to the kids, one of which is crawling in a very, getting herself wedged into the couch again with the crawling, which is her new favourite pastime, and also about to do something to the DVD player. So best go. Here's the other thing you can't do. You can't have long conversations with people on the telephone or to video recorders, because your children are always getting up to something they shouldn't be getting up to. So on that note, I better go and rescue the DVD player. Goodbye.